Hey Spirit Junkies, welcome back. Today's topic is the number one reason that things don't work out and how you can fix it. Do you want that? Are you ready for that? You're probably wondering, why don't things work out for me? Why do things have to be so difficult? Why do I have to struggle? And there's really only one reason. It's because you think you need to. It's because your thoughts and your projections get in the way of the ease of life. The stories that you start to play over and over in your mind are the only reason that you begin to experience those stories in real time. And so we have to learn how to strengthen our faith and weaken our fear. And that's actually the theme, the core message of my forthcoming book, The Universe Has Your Back. My new book, it's out September 27th, and the whole concept is how to transform fear into faith. But the first step is to start to become conscious of how that fear is blocking us from what we want, how we want to experience life, how we want to show up, how those stories replay over and over and over again. And then we have to start to make our faith a priority. Putting our faith first, putting our faith in love before our faith in fear is what begins to transform our experiences. So strengthening your faith in love begins by first and foremost recognizing how fear has you in a headlock. Say out loud to yourself right now, fear has me in a headlock when I think about romantic relationships, or fear has me in a headlock when I think about my money situation, or fear has me in a headlock when I think about my children. Get honest with yourself. Get real with yourself. How does fear have you in a headlock? This is the number one reason you are stuck. This is the number one problem that you have. And the way to fix it is to get real about it. Get honest about it and choose to change your conversation around it. I know you hear these stories all the time in books about manifestation or self-help books, is to change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, as Wayne Dyer would say. But it's the most important step in changing your experiences. So get clear right now. How does fear have you in a headlock? And now surrender to allowing the faith and love to transform that fear. You can make that commitment in this moment with a simple prayer. I turn my fear into faith. I choose to see this differently. The practice of choosing again is sometimes the simplest way out of that negative story. And getting into that daily repetition of reorganizing the story and climbing to higher thoughts and reaching your way to the thoughts of love will be the way that you get out of that headlock. And so, for instance, if you're thinking, I can't earn for my work, start leaning into, well, I've got some creative possibilities for earning, or I can use the internet to create new connections, or my friend has this lead that I never even reached out to, or I love the work I do and I know it needs to get into the world, and I'm going to put it out there in a really radical way, and I'm going to trust that the universe is going to support me abundantly. Reach. Climb. Think your way out. Reach for higher thoughts and proactively transform that fear into a faithful conversation. As you start to get into a dialogue of faith in your own daily life, that's when your beautiful miracle moments begin to unfold in your life. That's when you start to experience people supporting you. That's when you start to experience the flow of energy behind you. That's when you start to experience that fear begins to dissipate and the story has changed. Change the story and you will change your life. So the number one problem that you have is the story that you're telling yourself. And this is the pathway to fixing it. Starting today, witness the story and begin to subtly think your way out. Retell the story, reorganize the story, lean into the stories of what you do have. Start to be grateful for what you do have rather than focusing on what you don't. And being in that daily dialogue with yourself begins to strengthen your faith in love and weaken your faith in fear. I'm going to dive way deeper into this conversation on August 16th. As you may know by now, I have a new book coming out called The Universe Has Your Back. It's coming out in September, and when you pre-order that book, you get a free workshop with me on manifesting. And so one of the key tools in manifesting is to change the way you look at things. So our goal on August 16th is to totally transform the way that you experience your life and totally reorganize your energy around what it is that you see. So using these tools and these principles, you begin to change your attracting power and begin to experience the life that you want. So join me on August 16th totally for free when you pre-order my book at gabbybernstein.com/new book, or click the link below. All the details are there. I'm here to support you, and this is a $147 course that's totally free just when you pre-order The Universe Has Your Back. So you'll get the book, you'll get the workshop, all of it's free. You can join from anywhere in the world, live in New York or on live stream. It's gonna blow your mind. It's one of my favorite topics to talk about, and it's coming into form in this full workshop. Click the link below. I'll see you on the 16th. Let's bring this conversation to life. Have a beautiful week. Sat Nam.